What is a dataset? If you are learning data science, data analytics, machine learning, or computer science, this is one of the first ideas you need to understand. Welcome to QuickByte's education. Today's QuickByte is all about datasets, explained simply, quickly, and clearly. Let's get started. So, what is a dataset? A dataset is a collection of data organized so people or computers can study it, analyze it, and use it to answer questions. In simple terms, a dataset is like a table of information. Think about a spreadsheet in Excel. You might have rows and columns. Each row usually represents one item, person, event, or record. Each column usually represents a detail about that record. For example, imagine a student dataset. Each row could be one student. The columns might include name, age, grade level, test score, attendance, and favorite subject. That entire table is a dataset. And datasets are used everywhere. In data analysis, a dataset helps you find patterns and answer questions. In data analytics, a dataset can help a business understand sales, customers, website traffic, or social media performance. In data science, a dataset can be used to build predictions and support better decisions. And in machine learning, a dataset is what a model learns from. That is why datasets are so important for machine learning for beginners. A machine learning model does not magically know what to do. It learns from examples. Those examples come from a dataset. For example, if you want a machine learning model to recognize pictures of cats and dogs, you need a dataset with many cat and dog images. If you want a model to predict house prices, you need a dataset with houses, prices, locations, bedrooms, bathrooms, and other details. If you want a model to detect spam emails, you need a dataset with emails labeled as spam or not spam. So, a dataset is basically the training material for machine learning. Now, there are different types of datasets. Some datasets are small, like a simple Excel file with 100 rows. Some are huge, with millions or even billions of records. That is where big data comes in. Big data means the dataset is so large, fast-moving, or complex that regular tools may not be enough to process it easily. But do not worry. If you are a beginner, you do not need to start with big data. Start small. A simple spreadsheet is enough to begin learning data analytics, data science, and data analysis. Now, let's talk about common dataset formats. You might see datasets in Excel files, CSV files, SQL databases, or tools like RStudio. A CSV file is one of the most common formats for beginners. It is basically a simple text file that stores data in rows and columns. Excel datasets are also popular because they are easy to open, sort, filter, and explore. SQL is used when data is stored in databases, and RStudio is a tool often used for statistics, research data, and data analysis with the R programming language. So if you want to learn programming for data, datasets are where your code starts to become useful. You can use programming to clean data, filter rows, calculate totals, create charts, and build machine learning models. Now, where can beginners find datasets? One popular place is Kaggle. Kaggle has many free dataset options for data science, machine learning, and data analytics practice. You can also search for research datasets free online, especially from universities, government websites, and public data portals. You can find free dataset collections about sports, movies, weather, finance, health, education, population, business, and more. You can also search for Excel datasets for free if you want practice files that are easy to open in a spreadsheet. And yes, you may see both spellings, dataset as one word and datasets as two words. Most of the time they mean the same thing. Now, what makes a good dataset? A good dataset should be organized, understandable, and useful for the question you want to answer. For example, if your question is, which product sold the most, then your dataset needs product names and sales numbers. If your question is, can we predict student performance, then your dataset might need attendance, grades, study time, and test scores. If your question is, which movies get the highest ratings, then your data set should include movie titles, ratings, genres, and maybe release years. The key idea is this: a data set is only useful when it helps answer a question. So before using any data set, ask yourself, what question am I trying to answer? What information do I need? Are the rows and columns clear? Is the data clean? Are there missing values? Can I trust this data? That is an important part of data science and data analytics, because messy data can lead to bad results. Now let's recap. A data set is a collection of organized data. It often looks like a table with rows and columns. Data sets are used in data analysis, data analytics, data science, computer science, big data, and machine learning. A data set can be stored in Excel, CSV files, SQL databases, or analyzed with tools like RStudio. You can find free dataset resources on platforms like Kaggle, public data websites, and research data portals. And if you are just starting with machine learning for beginners, remember this: machine learning models learn from datasets. No dataset, no learning. In one sentence, a dataset is the organized information that helps people and computers find patterns, answer questions, and make better decisions. Like, subscribe, and keep building your knowledge with QuickByte's education, one QuickByte at a time.